We've been tracking that Atlantic disturbance. It's out in the Gulf of Mexico. Most of our storms that we see in the hurricane season here in Texas obviously come out of the Gulf, but it's not always the Gulf. The Atlantic is kind of the powerhouse here. Those storms are monitored by the National Hurricane Center in Miami, Florida. They also monitor what's going on in the eastern Pacific Basin. Anything that develops pretty much from 140 degrees longitude east is the National Hurricane Center. Those storms can sometimes impact Texas.
Yeah, and their season starts a little bit earlier. They start to see a little bit more activity a few weeks out before us. But in general, for the most part, dealing with storms all the way through the month of November, seeing activity out there. And we have warm waters, of course, with the El Nino that we're experiencing. We've got influences from that. And we typically see development in this area with these storms moving up the west coast and kind of getting sheared apart, then making that turn up towards the west and missing out on California, unfortunately, in those years with significant drought. But sometimes they do make that east track across the Baja Peninsula down through the mountains of Mexico, and then even get caught up in the jet stream and move towards central Texas and produce some of our bigger rain events.
Absolutely. And the rainy season in October largely comes from these decaying Pacific storms. And it's really the cold water off the California coast that kills these storms, because that California current comes down from Alaska down towards the south. Remember, we were talking about how the ocean balances itself out, moving the warm water towards the north, the cold water to the south. That's the California current. So those hurricanes don't last very long once they get close to the Golden State. Now, anything west of that 140-degree longitude line is considered the Central Pacific Basin. That actually is monitored by the Central Pacific Hurricane Center, which is in Honolulu here. So two different entities, two different agencies watching these ocean basins and potential storms that could impact the United States.
Right, and this is something obviously we keep a close eye out for those traveling during those summer months, but it's not quite as active here in terms of the overall hurricane season, significantly more active as we make our way towards the eastern part of the Pacific.
Right, and there's less land, right? There's less land out there to impact. So looking at the forecast for the eastern Pacific, they are anticipating an above 50% chance probability of it being more active than average here. An average season would be 15 named storms. Forecast from NOAA calling for 14 to 20. Of those 14 to 20, 7 to 11 would become hurricanes, which, as you can see, is certainly on the higher end of normal. And then major hurricanes, which we consider Category 3 or stronger, would be about 4 to 8. So those are some pretty powerful hurricanes that we can expect coming out of the eastern Pacific Basin.
Right, and this forecast was influenced by the developing El Nino and the warming of the waters out there, and you know how it impacts the Pacific differently from the Atlantic. The Atlantic seeing the little bit more wind shear that they take into account. But yeah, out in the Central Pacific, the forecast pretty close to average, but still slightly above average. Notice not nearly as active as other basins, but 4 to 7 is the forecast here for tropical cyclones.
Yeah, no, we're putting out the 50% probability of an average season. So we'll take that. You know, it's nice to see everything kind of, you know, in the Atlantic and in the Central Pacific staying near normal, if not maybe in the Atlantic slightly below normal, depending on which forecast you're looking at. But we need to be looking at all of those ocean basins, because sometimes those storms make that trek across Mexico, or like what we saw with some of the storms last season, starting in the Atlantic, moving through the Gulf, going over the Mexico, the country of Mexico, then spitting out of the Pacific and maintaining their hurricane strength. But, you know, it's something to watch. We are just now getting into season. We will keep you updated on that. There is a weather blog on our website, KXAN.com. Also want to remind you there is a weather tab, a tropical tab